You need to create a structure that will allow you to be able to assign various activities, various roles of your business. Hi there, welcome. My name is Mubashir Salahudeen. So today we're going to be discussing about work-life balance for entrepreneurs and business owners. That means how to balance your work life and your personal life. I know one of the reasons why most of us venture into business or becoming an entrepreneur is to enjoy personal time, to have more to enjoy freedom of time and to make more money and the likes. So, but the truth is, most people that venture into businesses and the lots of entrepreneurs don't enjoy these things anymore. And this is because they find it difficult to find a balance between their work and their personal life. So I have been able to put together a 7 simple steps on how to achieve this. So without wasting much of our time, let's move straight into it. So the first step is to develop a business structure and delegate or automate your business activities. The first step in achieving your work-life balance is to work on your business and not in your business. This means that you don't have to be actively in all the steps in the business, like you're the one that will do this, do that, do this. No, you can just be outside with the masterpiece and instruct people to carry out each step for you. Or you can make use of automation software, automation softwares to automate most of the activities so that you can have more time to spend for yourself. You can delegate works to your staff. That means you'll be the type that employ people to carry out your business activities for you, be it revenue generating activities or non-revenue generating activities. And you can also make use of automation softwares and the online platform. Let's say, for example, for your email automation and other marketing activities. So the first step is to create a business structure so that you can delegate and automate your business activities to free up your time. The next step is to create a schedule to separate work stuff from non-work stuff. You need to have a schedule. You have to create a schedule on how you run your day-to-day activities so that you can be able to differentiate between work stuff and non-work stuff. Things that has to do with work and things that doesn't have to do with work, especially if your business, you're the kind of person that your office space is still the same place with where you live. Let's say you share the same physical place for your office and where you stay. So you need to create this schedule in order to be able to differentiate, okay, this is work stuff and this is non-work stuff, and have time that, okay, this is time for work stuff and this is time for non-work stuff. I know work stuff, things that have to do with your business will take most of your time. That is totally normal. That is totally normal. But at least you need to have time that, okay, this is the time that I spend for my personal life and families and friends. So the next step is embrace failure. You need to learn to embrace failure and learn from your mistake at the same time. See, as an entrepreneur, doesn't matter how many years of experience you have. It doesn't really matter the years of experience you have. You're going to make mistake one way or the other, and it's painful because most of these mistakes for business owners, it's going to cost you time and money. That means you've lost your time spent and money. But don't beat yourself too much on it. The important thing is learn the lesson that is there in the mistake. Let's say, for example, you mistakenly do something. Learn, okay, fine, from these things that I've mistakenly done or that I've actually been doing and I thought it was going to turn out good, it didn't turn out good. What was the lesson that is there? Learn from the lesson and move on. So don't get too attached to the mistakes you kind of make. The next step is you need to create a boundary. Like we all know, most of the businesses these days are evolving within the internet space. So it is easy for your work and life to flow into each other. So you need to set some kind of boundaries, especially when you've been able to put the first step in place. That's creating a business structure. That means you must have been delegating your business activities to some people or using automation software, you need to create boundary that okay, this time and this time I'm not going to do anything that has to do with work. Only if and only if it is a true emergency that require your time. I'm telling you, like, let's say for example, have you experienced, I know you must have experienced something like this before. Let's say a customer or potential client send you an email, so you're like, okay, let me just check it and reply sharp and go back and get back to what I'm doing. But you get stuck doing that thing, you spend hours in that conversation. Meanwhile, you'll be using the time you're supposed to use for your personal time, for work, and at the end of the day you discover that okay, I'm done. Maybe it was even time you're supposed to use for spend for lunch. At the end of the day, you discover that you've been spent the whole lunch time replying customer without even having the opportunity to take your lunch. So you need to create some certain boundary or leaving room that okay, whenever it is emergency, you would be there to attend to it. The next step is get comfortable saying no and don't feel guilty for it. See, as a business owner, especially when it comes to family and friends, sometimes even when it's not family and friends, but if it's family and friends, sometimes they will come and be giving you some offers that you know it is not favorable to your business. It is not favorable to the terms and conditions of how you run your business. Get comfortable saying no to them and not feel guilty, because I know some people, they won't want to say no because they will start feeling guilty, beating themselves up that I just turned a friend down, I just turned a family member down. Don't beat yourself up, because the moment you start doing anything that goes in contrary with what your business is all about, you start losing yourself and you start losing whatever your business is all about. And if a client is to give you a work, you know you can't meet up with that assignment, tell them you can't meet up so as to not lose the future business. Some of them, most of them will even trust you more than okay, you are being honest. You've explained to them that you can't get the work done for them, but if they can be patient enough in the future, you're going to get it done for them. So they'll be happy that you are honest with them. So get comfortable saying no in situation that you know you are going to end up burning yourself up on it. So the next step is take vacation and observe public holidays. This one might kind of sound someone, especially for startups. So even if you don't have enough money to start taking vacation, have the habit of enjoying public holidays, because these are the time you actually have, especially for new startups, to enjoy yourself and relax and re-energize your brain, regain the energy you've been burning so far so good from running your business. Running a business is not easy, especially for those that are into it. You all know it's not as easy as they used to say. So you need to learn on how to take vacations and observe public holidays if you are the type that doesn't have enough money to take a vacation. So, and one of the things that will make sure that even if you are not there, your business will keep running is the first step, like I said, creating a business structure. The moment you have a business structure, you'll be rest assured that in your absence, your business will be running absolutely fine, even in your absence. So last but not the least is the discipline. See, all these things, like I used to say, all boils down to discipline. Doing all these things and need to require your discipline. To follow all these steps down, you need to be disciplined enough that okay, this is the time I've set for work, I do only work stuff. This is the time that I set for business stuff, I do only business stuff. This is the time that I set that this is the time that I'm supposed to go for vacation, I go for vacation. Today is a public holiday, I do that. I observe public holiday. You need to be disciplined enough. That doesn't mean that work and business life would not intertwine, like will not flow into each other. Sometimes you might be in the middle of watching a movie with your family and you get a work call. You will go. That doesn't mean you will not go and attend to it. You go and attend to that. But what I mean is you need to try to make up for it, so that at the end of the day you find out that you have arrived at an equilibrium. That means everything balanced up. Even if it's, let's say for example, that means you spend 70% of your time for work stuff and 30% for your personal life and family and friends relationship stuff. You understand? That means once you sum up 70 and 30, it gives you 100%. So nobody said it has to be 50-50. No, it might be 80-20. But the important thing is try to arrive at equilibrium at the end of the day. So let me just take a quick recap on the steps again. So I said the first step is create a business structure and delegate or automate your business activity, followed by create a schedule create a schedule to separate work stuff from non-work stuff. Embrace failure and learn from your mistakes. Create boundaries for yourself. We get comfortable saying no and not feel guilty about it. Learn to take vacation and observe public holidays. Last step, which is the seventh step, is be disciplined. You know, all of us, we know that there are joy, like being a business owner, being an entrepreneur is fun, can be fun, you understand? It's going with its own fun, but at the same time it comes with its own challenges. Knowing how to tackle these challenges and being able to strike a balance between your work and personal life is the key thing you need to manage and efficiently grow your business. So please make sure you implement this step as they follow. Thank you, and I hope this is very helpful to you. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye. Peace out.